What letters should we teach first?
Lowercase or capital?
Hi, my name's Tom.
And I'm Tara.
And you're watching A Million Teachers.
Traditionally, teachers have often started with capital letters. However, that may not be the best choice for English language learners.
Consider this. English language learners are often learning a second alphabet. Often that alphabet can sound and look very different from the English one. On top of that, some of those alphabets have way more than 26 characters of the English alphabet.
For example, the Cambodian alphabet has 33 consonants and about 35 different vowels.
In Japan, students have to learn 3 different character sets. One of them contains a few thousand Chinese characters, and the other 2 contain 46 different letters each that they've got to learn.
Keeping in mind that the younger children are, the more difficult writing is, it's important to keep things as simple as possible.
Yeah, you only really need one set of letter shapes to learn in order to be able to segment and blend or read. So teaching 2 different styles of shapes is really unnecessary and overcomplicates the matter.
So rather than teaching 52 letter shapes, stick to 26. After all, 26 is still a lot for young children to remember.
So which one should you start with, capital letters or lowercase letters? Well, it might come as no surprise that 95% of the letters that we see all around us on the internet, on TV, in books, are in fact lowercase letters. So in our opinion, it makes sense to teach the most common ones first, so teach lowercase letters first.
But wait, perhaps you're thinking, when should I teach capital letters? Well, there's no right or wrong way to do it, but we like to wait until all of the class is comfortable with the 26 lowercase letters and they're able to segment and blend with them. At that point, I think it's safe to introduce capital letters without causing too much confusion. And if you have been using a lot of different multimedia, like on YouTube in your classroom, your children might have already been exposed to the capital letters. They might have learned them at home, so it should be pretty easy from that point.
Okay, so when you do decide to introduce capital letters, here are a couple of simple teaching tips that you can use. Tip number 1, make 2 sets of alphabet flashcards, capital letters and lowercase letters. Divide the students into 2 teams and have them race to make as many matches as they can. For example, matching capital A with lowercase a, capital B with lowercase b, and so on. Another tip using the same flashcards can be one team has all of the capital letters, one team has all of the lowercase letters, and they can just simply race to see who can arrange them into alphabetical order the fastest.
Our second tip, which goes along with the first one, is have a good alphabet frieze on the wall. An alphabet frieze is basically a visual display where you have each capital letter with its lowercase letter and a picture that's representative of the sound. That way, as children are racing to put things either in alphabetical order or matching the pairs together, they can reference the frieze on the wall. This will reduce frustration, and it means that they can really teach themselves and have fun with the activity.
Our third simple teaching tip is using the same flashcards that we used in tip number 1, and is simply turning all those flashcards upside down. The students will sit around in a circle and they'll take turns to turn over 2 cards. If they get a match, they get to keep the cards. If they're not a match, they turn them back over and have to try and remember where the cards were so they can get 2 A's, a lowercase a and a capital A together, or a lowercase b and a capital B together. Okay.
And you don't have to play with the entire alphabet at a time. You can just use certain sets of letters if you want to make it easier. Of course, we're not experts. We're just teachers who are sharing our ideas, and we know there's lots of other great teachers out there with amazing ideas, and we'd love to hear from you.
So let us know down below in the comments, what do you do in your classroom to teach the alphabet? As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button.
And stay subscribed to A Million Teachers, and we'll see you in the next video.